You a dollar, you.
Bitch, go right there. I'ma take him down through there. Let him see how I really get down. I do better with nobody around. CEO build my shit from the ground, the king of the mountain. I'ma take him down through there. Let him see how I really get down. I do better with nobody around. CEO build my shit from the ground, the king of the mountain. I'ma take him down through there. Cottonwood where it started for me. First fight at the end of the street, on God, I was 6 years old, no CAP. Hey, mama stood right there, said he gon' be letting of the hood right there. Go mix with a bull right there, tow truck, that nigga got pulled right there. Hey, yeah, I'ma take him down through there. Look, man, my role models, all of them dead. Got me fucked up all in the head, go to sleep with the blick laying out in the bed. Yeah, I'ma take him down through there. Then reading, I don't trust no hope. Heart been stepped on and broke, but I bet you that shit.
You a dollar, you.
Sign. I see sign.
Keep in mind, everybody rolling, they gon' ride when it's time. If you hit they line and they don't pick up, that's a sign.
All right, y'all, come on in, hit the like, share, and subscribe button. This site is for education and entertainment purposes. Therefore, everything that I say after this, you guys, is allegedly. I'm going to give you guys time to get in while I do that, because I'm right now, I'm having mixed emotions. So, yeah, while I wait on y'all to get up in here, let me drop some of my son's shit, Double Dollar. Shout out to Double Dollar in the building.
The south side nigga on a high tide wave. Back in high school, I used to ride that south side, babe. And it grew into a gummy, had designs on both sides. They were back with me and Ripper, dropped the wide on both sides. Step a right here, all I can do is leave a footprint. It's a platinum record soon as I bring the hook in. Groundbreaking footage, craters what I put my foot in. High class stepper, bougie nigga bought the hood in. R.I.P. to Mr. Magic, hell I smoke and drink too. You don't know my struggle neither, I grew up on Boosie Boo. Pull up looking for the roof. Who that holding through the coupe? Before they jumped up out the porch, I used to knock them off the stoop. I don't give a fuck about what they stand for and who is who. I bet whoever in the way get stepped on and ran through. Fuck, welcome to the zoo, stay on your side of the gate. Went from Lippy back to jaywalking in 1998. Stepped on a broken bottle back in 1996. Spent the whole summer on crutches, used to blame that on the mix. Fast forward on the biggest steppers in water been walked on. Hater looking sick like little buddy just got caught on.
Big stepper done, big stepper done. Everybody and their mama going down. Big step.
Yeah, shout out to Double Down. Y'all can check out the full video over there on Hair Paint Films. Shout out to Hair Paint Films too. Let me go ahead and drop this disclaimer because I got some stuff I got to show y'all. I know that you guys have been hearing about the story with Ryan Hinton out of Cincinnati, Ohio, that was unalived by a white police officer whom stated that he had a GUN. I'm going to show y'all footage also. If you have not seen the footage, I'm going to show you the footage. It just looks like he's running away. It looks like he is running away. He is running away with his back turned. I don't see how he's a threat at all. I do not see how he's a threat. Y'all come on in. I see y'all coming on in here. Yes, y'all get on in here. That part. Shout out to Double Dollar. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna show this footage And then I'm gonna talk about it. And then I'm gonna go to his father, which is Rodney Hinton Jr. So after the incident happened with them unaliving Ryan, the next day, his father, Rodney Hinton Jr., took action in his own hands and said, you know what? I ain't got time for to be honest, y'all. I promise you, I feel like this man blacked out. He blacked out as soon as he saw that officer. He went right in there and he unalived that officer. That officer had nothing to do with unaliving his son, but he said, okay, the shoe fit, y'all all can wear it. Y'all always hollering about, we all look alike, so goddamn it, y'all all got on the same uniform, so y'all all the same too, okay? So he took matters in his own hand and he unalived that police officer. It's been a lot of mixed emotions about this because you have, most of 90% of the people that I've seen online throughout this whole incident that happened on May 1st they stand with the father, okay? Moving forward, the father goes to jail, get a bond hearing. They give him no bond. But what the whole thing was is how they piled up about 30 or 40 of the officers inside that courtroom to try to intimidate him, you know. But the brother stood on business. He held his head high. I'm going to talk about all that. So we're going to get right to it. Let's start with the footage, y'all.
Say the attack was calculated and premeditated. Cincinnati PD responding to reports of a stolen Kia at an apartment building Thursday morning. 4 suspects then fleeing police. Among them, 18-year-old Ryan Hinton. Body camera shows Hinton fall as he tries to run away. Police say they heard a metal clinking sound they believe was a gun.
He's got a gun! He's got a gun! On your right! He's got a gun!
As Hinton emerges from behind a dumpster, authorities say another officer firing 4 or 5 shots.
The officer says that he saw the suspect point the firearm at him.
Yes. Just 6 seconds passed between when police arrived and gunshots rang out. Officials say they tried administering medical aid. Hinton was struck twice and died. Investigators saying this gun was recovered from the scene allegedly found in Hinton's possession. On Friday, a day after that shooting and 2 hours after the Hinton family reviewed the body camera footage, according to the family's lawyer, a driver crashing a car into a Hamilton County deputy directing traffic near a commencement ceremony, killing him. The suspect, authorities say, is Ryan Hinton's father, Rodney Hinton Jr. Hinton's attorney calling the officer's death a horrific tragedy. At his first court appearance today, Hinton walked through a room packed with law enforcement. He's now charged with aggravated murder.
Okay, now, just see, this is why I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I've been having so much good news today, and then I knew that I was gonna have to do this live. I knew it was gonna take me on a whole different emotion. Now I'm there. I'm on a whole nother emotion right now. I got pissed off all over again just watching that, right? It's like they just this is where I am with this, y'all. And I'm gonna say this. It's like, I don't know if they just get at a fucking round table, these police officers, and say, make a pact when they want to get trigger happy and say, okay, the code word for when you ready to pull the trigger and bag you one, just holler out, he got a GUN. Because it seems like it's getting a bit redundant right now. That's all you hear now. That's the excuse that they use every time. Now they're trying to say they found a GUN on the scene, on the ground somewhere. Well, who's to say y'all didn't put that there? Who would to say one of them other boys, or the other 3? What happened to the other 3? What they was running? Where they at? Nobody's saying nothing about the other 3. I'm stuck. Where's the other 3? Who's to say that what didn't come from the other ones that took off running too? Because from what I saw, that Ryan Hinton had his back turned. He was running away. How is he a threat if he is running away? That's where I'm stuck at right now. How is he a threat? Now this is what I want y'all to look at. We're going to take a look inside of the courtroom. Once Rodney, the next day, Rodney did what he did to unalive that police officer and all them piled up in that courtroom. because we got a lot to talk about here. Not only did they pile up in the damn courtroom to try to intimidate this man, but this man family was there, his brother and them was there, all this. They kicked his brother out the courtroom when all his brother was trying to do is support him. And he kept saying, I need to see my brother. I need to see my brother. But I'm going to take y'all to another clip that I want to look at, which is inside the courtroom. But I also have some of the family spoke as well. And the grandfather rubbed me the wrong way. I didn't like what he said. And we're going to get to that too. But let's look at this. Hold on.
Come on, man. Y'all cool. I just want my brother to see me. I just want my brother to see me. I just want my brother to see me. My brother can't see me. They did this shit before. They did this shit before. They did it before. I can't be on him messing with my brother and me before. I ain't do nothing. I just wanted my brother to see me. I just want I ain't do nothing to him. He talking about that's my family. That's my family in there too. Doing all that. And see me one-on-one, man. That's that funny motherfucker there for my brother, man. Talking like that.
Man, okay. I heard a lot of that man hurt. He lost his nephew, his brother now don't know what's going on. They trying to intimidate him. This right here is it's a prime example why this is why we all have to be supporting one another in this cause. You see how all them police officers, how all they white ass piled up in that damn courtroom trying to intimidate him, kick the man out, all this. But then the other white man, if you notice, he was about to finish try to get out, but I applaud that black woman. See, it was two black women that was important in that courtroom. Not only is the one, and I'm gonna go back too, because I want y'all to see something else too. It was another black woman that was in the courtroom that was standing beside Rodney Hinton Jr. Hold on, let me go to another clip. I want to see.
Let us see, sir. Sit down.
I'm stopping right there. The reason why I wanted to stop right there is because I wanted y'all to see his whole reason. He said he wanted his brother to see him. Trust me, his brother saw him. I'm gonna play it again, and you see Rodney turned around and he looked out that window. He heard the commotion out there. He heard what was going on. That's what made him turn around and walk out with his head held high, even higher. Like, yeah, my family here with me. Check this out.
Let us see. Let us see, sir. Sit down.
It's all that for me. It's all that for me. One of them bringing his white ass out there to my shut up and hollering and shit like what? That's why he was saying doing all that and shit. I don't blame him. Like, man, is really was doing the most out there in that courthouse. Hold on, I ain't through with y'all. We're going to go through a couple of them. We're going to talk about it. We are going to talk about this shit, man. I've been really trying my best, man. All since this shit happened, I've been out in different comments and shit. What's up, Louisiana Succulent? Hey, sis. Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you. Yes, yes, yes. Shout out to Double Dollar in the building, my son in the motherfucking building. Yep. Yeah, that's crazy work, man. I'm telling y'all. It's y'all. I promise y'all, it's taking everything in me. Let me take it's another clip. We're gonna look at some more shit. Hold on.
My name is Marlon. I'm Ryan's cousin. My condolences to everybody involved in this. I want to say, Ryan, I'm so sorry. God, please watch over the rest of my family. I want to address all the negativity and saying he was something being a stolen car, this and that. Listen, he was supposed to be at home that night and shit. Let me get this out. He had no business being on a stolen car, man. He had a bed to come home to. He slept in a car. He couldn't get in the house. All right.
Couldn't get in the house.
He called me like 6-9 times, like 2012 and 1. Called me trying to get in. Text me. No sleep. Ryan, I'm so sorry. This was never supposed to happen to you. Ever. I'm so sorry, Ryan. I'm so sorry, Ryan. Just know he wasn't supposed to be there. He wasn't supposed to be there. He wasn't. He was scared. He tripped and fell. He must have been so scared. I'm so sorry, Ryan. Just like everybody that's talking shit about him, just know he wasn't supposed to be there, y'all. I'm sorry.
Man, R.I.P. to Ryan Hinton. Y'all say his name. R.I.P. to Ryan Hinton. Now, let me tell y'all while I played that clip with this cousin. I'm having mixed emotions with this cousin. I understand the pain. I'm kind of pissed at this cousin right now. And y'all hear what he said? That baby called him 69 motherfucking times. And he didn't even answer the goddamn phone talking about he was asleep, man. I find it hard to fucking believe it. But a person calling you 69 goddamn times, you just not answering that goddamn phone, man. You, oh my God. Now that's something he got to live with the rest of his life, knowing that he could have saved him by answering that phone, and that boy just wanted to get in the house. He slept in the goddamn car. They was in that car. And to my understanding, allegedly, the car wasn't even stolen. The car, the repo people, he hadn't paid a note on the car. The repo people was the one reported it stolen. So technically, it ain't like he went and busted out nowhere and went and got in nobody's shit and stole their shit. This was his shit. He just had paid the fucking car note, and the goddamn repo people the one who called the damn who reported it stolen. So all the rumors and shit that's going around hollering about he shouldn't have been stealing, man, y'all for the slow bitches in the back, y'all get on my nerve with that bullshit. Y'all always want to try to make a black person look bad and bring up their past and all kind of shit to try to justify what these white ass fucking police officers do to our unarmed black brothers, black sisters on a daily basis. This shit is getting a bit redundant. I'm sick and tired of it. I'm so sick and tired of this. Is why I'm telling you, I'm all over the place right now. All over the place. But let's keep it going. We're going to keep it going. We're going to keep it going. Whew, man. Let me see. Who's next? There was... Let me see.
The black officer that walked Rodney Hinton Jr. out of the courtroom the day of his arraignment makes a statement on social media after she has received so much criticism from her own community simply for just doing her job. So this is Officer Durham of Cincinnati Police Department. She is the officer that walked Rodney Hinton to the courtroom the day of his arraignment after he was charged with aggravated murder for unaliving a retired deputy just 24 hours after Hamilton County Police Department gunned down his 18-year-old son. When I saw the video of Officer Durham walking Rodney out, I think Officer Durham was just doing her job, and she still showed Rodney grace and respect, and it looked like she had his back without saying she had his back. Officer Durham takes to social media to clear all the negative criticism she's been receiving. And she says, for those who know me and know my heart, family and friends, please don't respond to what is being said. I know what I do and what I have done for my job and within my community. I have nothing to prove. I love you all and my energy will not change. Be safe and stay strong, my brothers and sisters. A lot of people on social media are speaking up to take up for Officer Durham. This is one post I found. She said, now this lady right here, I got to speak up for. She's literally just doing her job, and they probably put her on him because they know if she ain't gonna do shit else, she's gonna protect her people. I spent almost a year in that place fighting my case with Officer Durham, and she got me through those hard times with postpartum and depression and just fear of the unknown. She was one of the realest deputies I had in there. She came hard for her people, and when I say her people, I mean people of color, despite our backgrounds and our charges. She's gonna go hard for her kind because she know they gonna go hard for theirs. I can put something on it that she done already told him some real shit walking out of there. We be so quick to judge, and everybody that wear that uniform ain't like the rest. They just doing their job. Shout out to Officer Durham. Take care of Rodney for us.
All right. The reason why I played that is because, again, that sister have been getting a lot of backlash. But I noticed, and I don't know if y'all noticed, she tilted her head up too, just like everybody's saying. She was standing on business. She was letting them know without letting them know that she was, basically, yeah, I'm with this brother, and I applaud that. I applaud that, y'all. Absolutely. Shout out to you in the building. Champagne Dreams in the building. Yeah, absolutely. Yes. All right, y'all. The link is in the chat. It's pinned at the top too. If anybody want to hit the link and come up and we'll discuss it, we can while I'm going through these slides right now. Hold on, let's get back to it.
To run toward the other officer on the scene, and according to interviews, that officer said he noticed the suspect pointing a gun at him. Chief Fiji says the officer fired 4 or 5 shots, hitting Hinton twice. He adds that police attempted to administer first aid at the scene.
He felt threatened for his life.
Man, let me redo that because did y'all hear what she said? He said he felt threatened. How's you feeling threatened with this child running away from you? And at this point, when he was coming from around that trash can, his back was turned. How is he a threat at this point? I'm just lost right there.
To run toward the other officer on the scene, and according to interviews, that officer said he noticed the suspect pointing a gun at him. Chief Fiji says the officer fired 4 or 5 shots, hitting Hinton twice. He adds that police attempted to administer first aid at the scene.
He felt threatened for his life, and that's why he discharged his firearm. This is where we have to go to the state of mind of the
vehicle conducting traffic, ultimately ending his life. Now, the defense explained that this has been an emotionally charged week for Hinton after his son was killed by that Cincinnati police officer on Thursday. Meanwhile, Hinton is going to be held at the Claremont County Jail.
I ain't gonna lie, he shouldn't have killed the deputy, but some people believe in an eye for an eye, and that cop should not have shot that boy. That's why the Cincinnati Police Department done blurred out that video because they know he ain't even have a gun. He had one in his pocket. He ain't even have it point out.
Facts. Big facts. He did not have that no weapon pointing at that police officer. And if you look at that video and you can see on the other side of that trash can, the other officer standing there. Now, don't y'all know if he pointed that weapon at the other officer would have shot him. He wouldn't have got around the trash can, because if he had to point that gun at that other officer would have shot him. That's why, man. This is why this is pissing me off all over again. That's why this pissed me off. Oh, that's your man. Okay, I got you. Yeah, that right there to me. That's just another one they lie. They trying to justify the reason of them pulling out that weapon and firing it unaliving that poor baby. See, now another thing that made this is why I say I'm finna get over here to this granddaddy, because this granddaddy, he spoke along with some of the other family members, and what he said, it didn't sit well with me. But let me look. Let me see.
The devil use anybody.
That ain't it. That ain't what I'm looking for. Hold on.
Yo, this is the last thing I'm gonna say about it, man. I just seen the interview with the Hinton family, and everybody, you know, was holding up pretty good, man, till the grandfather got up there and ran his trap. I ain't gonna lie. I am not gonna lie, man. I see why that family is cursed, because of that grandfather, that weak, bald-headed grandfather, weak old man. It ain't the fact that he's just weak. It ain't the fact. He's looking for a check. He don't, because he iterated 3 times. I feel sorry for the officer that I seen the fear in him when he shot my grandson. I seen the fear in him. Nobody else can see the fear like I see the fear. I feel sorry for the officer. He just want to go home. He ain't say shit about his grandson. My grandson shouldn't have been there. And the officers, you know, he just, yo, L Grandpa, you are the failure and reason that family has lost a grandson. I see where the curse come from. Yo old ass looking for a check.
Okay, and I'm gonna tell y'all what he's talking about. And then, again, like I said, that granddaddy did. He's sitting up here talking about that the police officer, he was scared too. Like, it's some shit that you just don't say in the public eye in front of them damn white folks. While you over here, you supposed to be standing 10 toes down behind. You got your son about to, you don't know what's about to happen, what they gonna try to do, and your grandson already gone. And it's just a lot of chaos going on. And for him to say what he said, that granddaddy, it just really was not, it wasn't the right time for him to say that. I don't know if he was trying to, I'm not going to sit here and say I feel like he was trying to get a check or whatever, but I will say this, he one of them type where, you know, there's old saying what Harry Tubman said, you know, I could have freed a whole lot of more slaves if only they knew they were slaves type shit. That's the granddaddy to me. He one of them motherfuckers that when you get ready to free his ass, no, I can't go because Master need me. I ain't going. Y'all go ahead because Master need me here. Him need me here. That's that fucking granddaddy. That's what the fuck the granddaddy sounded like to me. Because at the end of the day, it was just inappropriate. Back on the damn cousin, when the cousin spoke and said that he missed them 6 to 9 phone calls. That's something he got to live with the rest of his life. Back to that. You know, for him to sit there, and he said he was asleep now. He said he was asleep. I don't know how to feel with that. He may have been, and then he may not have been. But if a person is calling you 6 to 9 times, ain't you going to, I mean, you would think that person would wake up unless your phone is on silent. You don't hear the fucking phone ringing 6 to 9 times? I'm stuck right there too. He probably felt like had he answered that phone, his grandson would still be alive because he was just wanting to get in how he wouldn't have been in that car. He was not supposed to be there, just like he said he was not supposed to be there. But now here we are. Here we are. And then today, I was watching the Tyree Nichols case. All 3 of those police officers were found not guilty today. In case y'all didn't know that, the jury, now, they never did show the juries, none of those jurors, none of their faces, never did show. We don't know how many whites was on there, how many black, never did show their faces. However, they found all those police officers not guilty in the unaliving of Tyree Nichols. It's all that for me. So then we got that going on. We have this going on. We have the Carmelo Anthony going on, which is right here in Texas. I will be covering that as well. Right now, I'm so upset and I'm so angry at the fact that they have yet unalived another black unarmed person. Granddad act like Steven from Django. Yes, exactly. Who that nigga on that nag? That's exactly who that nigga on that nag. That's him. That's grandpappy. Yeah, granddad a hoe. Granddad a hoe for that. Granddaddy is like, man, this is some stuff you don't say, you don't do. You supposed to be standing 10 toes down. When that soon as you got your ass up there to speak, if you might well have not even spoke. I'd rather the granddad not even say it, and I'd rather him just stood back and let everybody else talk. Even the grandmama talk. And what made me mad with that is they tried to cut the grandmama off. The grandmama was talking good, saying about how he was a good child and how he was and stuff, his character. And some goddamn about it made me mad. The girl gonna walk her ass up and cut the damn grandmama off, and the grandmama couldn't even finish. And that's when the damn cousin or somebody got up there and started talking. I was like, they could have kept their ass on the side. Cause the shit that they just finished letting the granny talk. Cause they sit there and then let the damn grandpa get his goddamn mouse having ass up there, want to go back and pick some damn cotton or something, and talking and shit. Like what? I was like, what's going on? Hold on. It's another clip that I want to show y'all. Let me see if this is it. This one. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me see which one is this.
The officer that killed my grandson. I've been praying hard for him and his family.
But here's the granddaddy. Now y'all listen at this damn granddaddy. Listen at this shit, y'all.
The officer that killed my grandson. I've been praying hard for him and his family because I know he's hurting off this. As I seen in the video about my grandson, I seen two scared people. I seen the officer scared, and I seen my grandson scared. So it's an unfortunate incident that happened. So that's all I seen. It was like, I didn't see the police there try to kill. No. What I seen was two persons made a mistake. My grandson made a mistake being there, and the officer, he was trying to get back to his family too. So that's what I seen. So it's not about revenge or anything. I have nothing against nobody. You know, my Lord and Savior is Jesus Christ, and I represent him. So with that said, please, everybody, just try to forgive everybody who done anything to anybody.
Mr. Hinton, for you, this is a fact-finding mission more than anything to make sure you understand.
Yeah, it's a peace thing for me, for everything, for everybody to heal off this. I want everybody to heal off this. You know, it was just like a mistake. I really feel bad for the officer who was shooting because I can see the scariness in him too. People can't see it because I'm going spiritual with this now. So I was able to see that God had allowed me to see this part of the accident. You know, just like my son made an accident too. So he made an accident. Just, you know what I'm saying, just trying to just move on now. That's all I'm trying to do on. And I'm praying for the officer and their family. You know?
How hard has this been?
I want to say out to the media and the social media, my name is Tanya Larkin. I am Ryan's grandmother. Ryan was a sweet, gentle giant that played with everybody all the time. You see all the younger ones? That was a PlayStation buddy. He made it a point to make sure that he played with each and every last one of them whenever he was around them. He included them in the game process. He taught each one of them how to play the game. We are very close family. This is killing us. I can't even express how I feel right now about, I'm angry because it shouldn't have never happened. I want to find out exactly what steps was taken and the protocol. And if everything comes out that it's not what it should have been, we need to do something about change in training and diversity and understanding us as a black culture. We as black people, we don't deserve to be killed just because we're running away from the police. We're scared just as much as they are, whether we did something right or wrong. This is everyday life for us, being scared of the police. Take that in consideration while everybody is making comments on the parent should have did this and the parent should have did that.
Okay, come on. Because I ain't worried about it.
And I was asleep. Ryan, I'm so sorry. This was never supposed to happen to you. Ever. I'm so sorry, Ryan. I'm so sorry, Ryan.
Just Just know he wasn't supposed to be there. He wasn't supposed to be there. He wasn't. He was scared. He tripped and fell. He must have been so scared. I'm so sorry, Ryan.
All right, now y'all see how that girl did the mama talking about, all right, mama, all right. Man, y'all should have let that woman talk. Y'all could have let her finish talking and set the goddamn grandpappy down. He didn't have to get his ass up there and say all that bullshit that he said. Grandpappy, he could have said that shit. Yeah, absolutely. Granny got that iron in her. Granny should have told her, now wait a minute. I ain't no killer, but don't you push me. That was Granny should have told her while she over there pushing on her. She told, all right. I know what my granny would have done. I'm just saying, you'd already know. Mom would have said, now, God damn it, don't be pushing me now. I'm telling you, man, look here. This it's all that for me, y'all. It's all that for me. When is enough is enough. Now, here's the thing now. What y'all think gonna happen next? What do y'all think gonna happen next? Do y'all think that it's gonna be on some, they gonna try to justify to say that they found that their weapon on the ground was his? Because at the end of the day, I'm not seeing how they're gonna prove that. Because like I said, if he had that weapon and pointed it at that other police officer that was standing on the other side of that doggone trash can, that police officer would have been the one that fired and unalived him. Not him running out from behind the trash can, and then they talking about they heard a cling on the ground, like the weapon had dropped on the ground. Man, it's just all that. It's like they keep trying to make all these excuses, one after the other. You know, and then the video, the footage, everybody's saying it's kind of blurry, but I guarantee you, it wasn't blurry when they showed it to the parents. When they showed that video to Rodney Hinton Jr. and the mom, that is what made Rodney blacked out the next day when he seen that police officer standing out there directing that traffic. He took it up on himself and ran that police officer over. He blacked out because all he in his mind, he was thinking about how that white police officer pulled that trigger, okay, and unalived his child, knowing his child was running. Because I'm still trying to figure out where's the threat. Where was the threat? If he running, if somebody's running, they're not a threat. I could see if he was running towards him, pointing at something at him. He never had none of that. Like everybody, you could tell that baby was scared. Now, I'm not finna sit here and say that police officer was scared, because fuck the police, because I really want to play NWA right now. If I wouldn't, my channel wouldn't get copyrighted strike, I'll be playing NWA right now. They'd be really mad at me, because I bring that shit to life. I bring that shit back to life full circle. Fuck the police coming straight from the underground. God damn it. I'll fuck around and find out today. God damn it. I'll be the play that shit. That's how pissed I am at him. Boy, look at here. Man, say. Man, I'm telling you, that's why I was dwelling on doing this live, man, because I've been vibrating on such high energy today. And I knew when I started talking about this, what it was gonna be. Not the good weed, yes. Yes, sis. Oh my God, y'all. This is it's crazy. If anybody, the link, I have dropped the link. Anybody want to come up on the panel and talk about it, let me know, how y'all feel about it. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day gotta end. God damn it. The day gotta end. And I be trying to refrain from doing a lot of cursing and stuff on my lives, y'all. I swear to God, I do. I do be trying to refrain, but man, these people be really, really getting under my skin and so bad with it's just all that they do, especially this. I'm still sitting up here thinking how their granddaddy sit up there and said what he said, and that was just what it just, to me, that even if a juror, was to even see that or get win, it's like it's okay. Well, if his granddaddy, he done made peace with. No, see, that's why he wasn't supposed to say that shit. That is why he was not supposed to say that shit. What's up, Des? Shout out to Des Coin in the building. Facts. Absolutely, y'all. Facts, man. It's all that for me. It's all that. Then back to the courtroom. Okay. So now let's talk about the brother and how they threw the brother out the courtroom. Now, the brother, now not just the brother was there, so the family was there. They're there to support. But it looks like to me, probably wasn't too many seats where they could sit because all 30, 40 of them goddamn police is piled they ragged and scraggling asses up there in that courtroom trying to intimidate that man. But I just love how he kept his head held high. He kept his head high, y'all. He walked out that courtroom with his head held high and looked at them like, yeah. And on everything, I repeat it and do it again. I'm telling y'all, I feel him. I felt him wholeheartedly because at the end of the day, I promise that's one of my worst fears. I have 2 fears in life. 3. 1 is the Most High. I feel him before anything. My second fear is mine being in a predicament because I've had to experience. My son had been pulled over before, and I would never forget. He was pulled over. He called me. I stayed on the phone with him the whole time. My heart was beating 100 miles an hour because all in my mind I was thinking to myself, just please don't let them do nothing to my son to make me have to burn this motherfucking city down. Because there would be one of them situations where I would be in the jail for the rest of my life. I would kiss my mama and my daughter and my grandkids, and I would be in jail for the rest of my life because I would be on that type of time. I would go down to the bloodline, to the whole bloodline down to the damn dog. Okay, I'm just keeping it real. I don't give a damn. I'm keeping it real. That's just what that is. Fuck them racist ass laws. They make the good officers look bad, and there are some good ones out there, and it is. It is, and it's so true. It's funny you said that because at the end of the day, it is some good officers. And I even know, I have friends that have their family that's police officers, and there are some good ones out there. But you know what? When you have 90% of them that are not, only 10%. That's a real big old handful of that 90%. You got 90% that are really out there allegedly crooked. And I'm just going to keep it a buck. You got 90% of them that ain't by shit. They ain't by shit. But I want to get back to why he felt threatened. I want to get back to why he felt threatened. Why he said he felt threatened. Because I'm feeling like they just be at a round goddamn table with the KKKs and shit at a round table and hollering, yeah, we're gonna bag us one today. Well, what's the code? Just say GUN. That's the code. He got a gun. He got it. Because that's the first thing they holler when they pull the trigger. He got a weapon, And then there you go. They hit, and if you heard the shots that came out of that police officer's clip, he fired out 5 rounds. I counted 5. So you was really trying to kill that child running away. So how the fuck was he a threat for you? He running away. You just gonna pow, 5 shots. Did it take 5? Why the fuck did it take 5 shots? It's just all that for me. It's all that for me. It's all that. It was another clip that. Oh, this one I wanted to show. Let me see. I think I showed y'all that one. All right, let's go back to the courtroom. Now, let me talk about the courtroom setting for a second. And the black police officer getting all the backlash. Well, sis say inherently clear people are intimidated by a black man see them as a human deadly weapon. Yep, and you know what? And then it's funny you said that too, sis, because I heard that when they in a academy training, when they training, even like the props, y'all, the props is in the form of a black man. It's a black person. Why the fucking props got to be us? Why the props can't be of all nationalities? You know, that somebody that I guess didn't make it in the academy came in the whistleblower. He told that. He said, man, they over there trained. They are trained to unalive us, and it's just our skin color that's on the props of the targets, or what they call them, the targets. It's our color of the people that's they're targeting it. They're showing their images are our people images. It's the black people images. And I found that really weird. I found that like, wow. So they just in the academy training them to just make sure that hey, you see a black person, you know, going and aggressive at all times. It's just like, damn. But when one of the white folks, now, well, let that have been a little lily white boy. Let that have been a little lily motherfucking white boy. They would have been like, get on the ground, get on the ground. They'd have told him to get on the ground. They wouldn't have pulled the trigger. They'd have waited until they got on that ground, and he'd have been talking shit. Fuck you, Rodney. You know how they do. Fuck you fucking with me, for I ain't getting on no fucking ground. They do all that. They talk crazy to him. They let them talk crazy to him, all kind of shit. But they can't, but the brother, man, they can't, they won't let a brother make it for nothing, man. Brother can't make it to save his life, man. And that shit is sad. That shit is sad. It's sad, y'all. It is sad. Hold on. Yeah, that shit's sad. And then, so, hold on. Now, let's switch gears for a second. Let me switch gears for a second. Coming up, the Carmelo Anthony trial with and the unaliving of Austin Metcalf, one of them twins. So this is going to be a whole nother situation. You got all them white folks over there hollering about it wasn't self-defense, when there were actually people there witnessed and told the police got their statements of them saying, no, them twins tried to jump him. They were jumping him, and he defended himself. But it's always going to be that 80% of them, of that side of them white folks that's thinking otherwise, that's going to be so quick to make this brother be guilty. But George Zimmerman walking around scot-ass free after he sit up there and unalive Trayvon Martin. I mean, just hunted him down. That baby wasn't doing nothing but trying to come from the store. Come from the store, getting him some Skittles and shit, minding his own business. And here come George Zimmerman following him, even after the fucking police officer dispatcher told him not to follow that baby. He did it anyway. Got in the altercation, got mad because he kicked his ass, and then he put out his weapon and unalived him. This keep going on and keep going on and keep going on. And nothing's been done about it. To be honest, I'm really, at this point, tired of talking about it. I'm tired of talking about this type of issues and the behavior that these police officers have. I really want to do something about it. I want to put some action to it. And when I say I want to put some action to it, I mean it's time for us to do another 1 million man march. 1 million, everybody need to march to the White House. It's time for another march. I'm trying to figure out what Farrakhan I mean. See, and I love me some Louis Farrakhan. I do. I love me some Louis Farrakhan. But where are all these people? They talking, but we need them on the front line. We need them to put together the march, organize it. Because all they got to do is organize, and we're gonna fall right there behind them. We're gonna stand 10 toes down. I can't even fucking get it out. We gonna stand 10 toes down behind them if they just organize the shit and put it together. I know I would. I'll be right there on the fucking front line with them. We just need them to organize it. They would never understand what it feels like to feel unsafe in a country that was built off the backs of our people. Exactly. They won't understand that. They will never understand that. Exactly. But you know, I feel like it's a situation where they're so jealous of us and they so, you know, they want to do everything we do, but yet they hate us so bad. They want to be like us. I seen this one video went viral where this one man was talking about why the world is in chaos. Black people got their boots on the ground. They line dancing and shit. Well, because this has been our culture since the beginning, since our ancestors is, you know, having a celebration throughout all the heartache and pain and suffering that we as a community have to go through. Our ancestors still found it to have to dance and enjoy themselves with the music. That's our culture. So it kills me when I see people posting stuff like that. They don't understand us. Just like Kendra said, they're not like us. So they could never understand us. That's why they don't understand why we out here with our boots on the ground and line dance, learning all these line dance and shit. Nah, baby, we not the generation that's marching. We the generation that want action. Oh yeah, we want action, but I'm saying though, instead of all this talking that they be doing with some type of action, I'd rather march to the White House and demand some shit than to have to be in a situation where Rodney Hinton Jr. is now facing because he had to take action in his own hands. He had to take action in his own hands because he knew that they're not going to do shit. At the end of the day, he know they're not going to do shit. And he knew they weren't going to do shit based off of them. When they showed him and Ryan's mom the footage, and when that man seen that police officer that next day, because keep in mind, now we had a whole nother day. This was the next day that Rodney, his daddy, unalived that police officer, which means he had a whole 24 hours for this shit to sink in. And then to know that video was playing in his mind over and over and over and over. I guarantee you he didn't get no goddamn sleep that night. None. In his mind, all he was thinking about was, what the fuck am I finna do now? My son is gone. He get in his car. He driving. He just driving, mind his own. He's thinking, his head, mind racing 100 miles an hour. He just driving. He get to a goddamn intersection. He sees this motherfucking police officer directing some goddamn traffic. In his mind, I feel like he blacked out. I still feel like he blacked out. He blacked out. And next thing you know, that police officer was unalive. He done ran over him, smashed his ass, crushed his ass. The police officer unalive. Then they saying, well, you know, he had family too. Okay, you know, like I said, it is what it is. Do I feel sorry for that police officer? I can't say if I do. I honestly can't. I don't. I'm not finna sit here and sugarcoat that shit. I don't feel sorry for him. I don't give a fuck because he didn't have nothing to do with what that shit happened the day before. I don't give a damn. He's still wearing a uniform. He's still wearing a goddamn uniform. So they all the same. Just like they said, they all the same. Then they all fit the goddamn description at that point. That's a strong possibility too. Yeah. Yeah, that's a strong possibility. Shit. Yeah, peace snap. That's why they didn't ask for a reduction of bail, but for mental health support. Exactly. Because that's exactly what I feel like happened. That man hadn't had no sleep that night. He got in his car, riding around, seeing that shit, being the first motherfucking police officer. Now, it wasn't, I don't believe that it was on some, like, he just getting in his car, going, looking for no police officer to go on like that. No, it didn't happen like that. I honestly do not believe it happened like that. I think it was really out of a crime of passion type shit that officer just happened to be at the wrong place at the wrong time. That's it. He was just the wrong place at the wrong time. He looked up, he seen that motherfucker, and he just blacked out. He blacked out. I honestly believe he blacked out. And he probably, probably do need to go to the mental institution instead of jail. If he got a good damn ass lawyer, his lawyer should push for that. Crime of passion, what they call it, well, I won't say a crime of passion, it would be called something else, because the crime of passion would be like on some, if it was a significant other than you did something, that would be like a crime of passion. I don't know what the term would be in this situation, but whatever the term would be in this situation, I feel like it would be on some, okay, he mentally was not all there when this happened. And so instead of locking him up, he needs to be mentally institutionalized or have some type of counseling. But you know them white folks, they ain't trying to hear that shit. They gonna shoot for the death penalty. Because y'all keep in mind, Trump just signed the bill. And I don't know, and I'm gonna have to refresh y'all memory on this, because I thought about this shit yesterday. Trump passed a bill stating that if you unalive a police officer, you automatically get the death penalty. Now, I guarantee you, they're going to try to go after the death penalty for Rodney. Rodney going to have to get a damn good lawyer. Rodney need to get the goddamn dream team, okay? Trayvon Martin was in the wrong place at the wrong time, too. Exactly. He was just, matter of fact, this how cold it was with Trayvon shit, and it's ironic because me and a friend of mine at the time, we happened to be down there in Florida when this shit happened. It was so weird. That baby was just down there visiting his daddy. He had got suspended from school for a week, and his mama sent him down there to Stanton, Florida, down there with his dad, Stratford, Florida, whatever that is down there, that racist ass little town in Florida. And he was just there that week to, spend time with dad, kill a little time with her while he out of school. And I'll be damned if he don't even motherfucking make it back to his mama house type shit. We can go on for days and days. They always send them other guys to the loony bin. Why he can't get a jacket that makes him hug himself. Right, shit. That's all I'm saying. Rodney can't get a straight jacket too. I'm just saying, yeah. That's all I'm saying, man, because I keep seeing this shit. It's like it's a repeated cycle. It's like a never-ending story. Next week or so, we're gonna look up, it's gonna be some old shit. It's gonna be something else. I forbid. I really don't want to put that in the universe, but at this point, what can I say? Because it's beginning to be like a norm to our community, which it should never be. That's the sad part about it. It's making it a norm, like it's okay. It's okay that they're gonna keep doing it. Now it's time we got to do something. So I applaud Rodney Hinton Jr. I applaud him. He put forth the action. Shit. He did something. He took him out of his own hand. He did something. He said, fuck it, I ain't waiting. Ain't march, ain't doing nothing. It's hard and dangerous being black in America. No shit. And then you got the Hispanics there that they go through stuff too. I know no race. And then I've seen the white folks got the audacity to say that they are the minorities now, that they being picked on. And I saw this other white woman, she gonna sit up there and say, y'all black people, y'all are just as racist. Y'all are worse. Y'all are real racist. And then they was like, well, wait a minute now, because y'all way worse. And let's talk about that damn white woman that's up there and called that little black child at the N-word the other day. And like that was supposed to be something out in that park. See, I wish I knew who that black baby child parent was to interview him. Because I probably would have had to go back up to that park and find that little lily white bitch and slap the juice out of her mouth. Because for her to sit there, she gonna sit up there and call that baby that time. He took the toy out of her baby hand. So what? He took the toy out that little bobblehead ass, ugly ass, fucking albino looking ass, cockroach looking ass baby. Shit, boy, it pissed me off all over. I'm telling y'all. Man, I be getting pissed off every time I think about that. There, she's sitting her ass up there gonna call that child the N-word and shit. Man, and then that man came and had to check her, But did you just call that child the N-word? Yes, well, he took my baby thing, so I did. Like, they're not even hiding it no more. Some states, some parts of the states, country, no, they'll try to hide it. No, they getting wide, bold, and flat out in our face with this shit. And quick to use that N-word. They act like that shit hurt us. We call each other that shit every day. That shit don't hurt us. They really think, but see, the thing about it, they know when it come out their mouth, it's different. It hit different. We not black either, but yeah, you're right. We not black. We are Hebrew Israelites. We are not black. You're right. Black is a color that they use to characterize us and into not being able to get our benefits and the shit that's entitled to us by characterizing us as a black community when we are not black. You're absolutely correct, son. We are not black, but yeah, I get what you're saying, though. It's hard being the divine ones. They fear the thought of us, so our presence to them is like the boogeyman. Yep. Yeah. It's crazy. Yeah, man. Well, I know one thing. Now, I'm telling y'all, my Cyntsaidit podcast gang, and I shout out to my members and stuff. Yeah, I just let me stop for a second and do that, because I didn't get to do that in the beginning. Let me tell y'all how much I appreciate y'all, especially my day one subscribers. Like I love y'all, man. Y'all hold it down. My day one, my new subscribers coming in. I love y'all genuinely, really do, from the bottom of my heart. My new members that have came in and showed nothing but love and support. I appreciate each and every last one of y'all. I remember when I first hit this live button up until now, I see the progress, and I'm going to keep going. And I'm going to keep going and going, okay? When I started this channel, I wanted to be based off of raising awareness for the community. Every now and then, y'all know that I have to check motherfuckers, you know. They be coming for me, I have to check. But I try to stay focused and stick to my content of raising awareness. And so I just wanted to say I appreciate that. And I appreciate y'all for sticking by me. Yeah, we definitely not black. It's color, and that's how they identify us. Exactly. We're definitely not. And that's a whole nother show with that black, how they characterize us, because it's just like even on the application, when you filling out the application, it's the same thing, how they characterizing us. The hit that black on there, and we're not supposed to be doing that. When we do that, we are really hurting ourselves, and all the stuff that's entitled to us falls on a certain category. But once we label ourselves as that BLACK black, when we hit that, click that everything that's entitled to us goes out the window. It goes out the window. We broke that curse when we started calling each other. Yep, exactly. So that's why I said, you know, they feel like when they call us that, it's gonna really hurt us to get on our skin, man. All the stuff that we done been through in our ancestors in our life, we done been through shit way more worse than them calling us that N-word. What they fail to realize, that shit don't even fade up, but at the same time, we be want to tear their head off when they do. We be want to tear their head off when they do, because we know it's a different meaning when they say it. We know how they feel when they say it. And they say it with meaning behind it. And we know it. That's the reason why we be want to tear their head off when they say it. Absolutely. Shout out to our supporters. Absolutely. Yes. Supporters all across the world. Y'all amazing. Absolutely all across. Y'all are. I genuinely love y'all, man. 600 some people in here. I fuck with that. What else I was gonna say before I end this live? Because it's not much more that I'm gonna say on this live. But I will say this, y'all. Stay safe out there. Pay attention to everything, your surroundings and all that shit. Even if you get pulled over by one of them stank ass fucking police officers, you know, go ahead and cooperate. Put your hand on that steering wheel. I'm gonna tell you something that I learned the other day that I started doing today, and I'm gonna give y'all some free game on this. When you toting your shit with you, don't put it in the damn. Well, you can put it in the glove compartment, but take your damn insurance and your registration out the glove compartment. That way, when you open your glove compartment, they can't see that GUN in there, because you already know the first thing they're gonna do when they ask you, can I have your license, registration, or whatever, insurance, and you open that goddamn glove compartment and they see that GUN, what's the first thing I'll do? Go on, then you did. There you go on the line. Oh, because you done open up the goddamn glove box and your shit done fell out and they hollering there and everybody just fired in the damn car. Now you gone. So I'm telling y'all, and I learned this yesterday. Put your insurance and your registration either above you on your sun visor or in the middle of your console. Do not put it in that glove box. Do not put it in that glove box, y'all, because when you open that glove box, they're going to see it. And another thing I learned, that you do not have to tell them that you have one in the car with you either. You don't have to tell them. If they ask you, do you have a weapon? No, I ain't got a goddamn thing. I ain't got a motherfucking thing. Okay, I'm turning it to Bernie Mac then. I ain't got a motherfucking thing. Okay. Okay, I'm turning into Bernie Mac, goddamn, they asking me. Oh, and I'm gonna make sure so what I did today when I got in my car, when I put my shit in my glove box, I took my insurance and my registration out and put it up on my sun visor. If I get pulled over and you ask me for mine, I'm putting my hands on the steering wheel. You can reach up there and get it. You reach up there and get it. There it is, right there. You reach up there and get it. I'd have been in a situation where they have pulled me over and my stuff was in there, and they searched it, they ran the numbers, and they gave me my shit back. This was in Rockwall. My son was living out there, and they pulled me over and shit, got my shit, and gave it back. But they held me for 45 minutes. Yeah. Oh, let me go back up. What Boo say? All praise to the Most High and big ups to all our ancestors standing tall with us. We gonna shake some. Damn right we is. I select other. Yeah. Damn right. Yeah, yes, it said me too, shit. If your glove box is locked, it's against the law for them to make you unlock it without probable cause. Yep, okay. Good point. I heard that too. But I ain't trying to lock mine because I might need to get in it. So, but now I've got another strategy. I said I was gonna put my shit somewhere in the middle console, because they said you can. It's two places that you can legally carry your shit, and it's be by law, in the glove box and in the middle console. I'm finna start putting my shit in the middle console because I need to be easy to access, baby, reaching it and be able to grab my shit right there. So from now on, my shit going right there. And if they pull me over, I ain't got a motherfucking thing, okay? I ain't did a motherfucking thing. I'm going Bernie Mac on them, goddamn, if they pull me over. I ain't got it. Point blank, period. Because they don't have probable cause, they can't search. And another thing, you don't have to get them permission to search your shit either. I found that out too. See, this is another thing we got to start doing, y'all. We got to start reading the law, learning what our rights are when we get pulled over and how to communicate with these motherfuckers. Because when you're intelligent and you know how to communicate and you can talk to them without all the attitude, and you can talk to them like you got some sense and let them know that you know the law, they'll leave you alone. They say, okay, oh, damn, okay, this motherfucker here, and I'm gonna leave him, yeah. But you gotta do it in a way that they don't feel like you're being aggressive, but at the same time you're being firm, if that makes sense. They gave back live ammunition with hollow tips in it, and they're not supposed to do that either, but they knew they was already in error. So yeah, they could have all been terminated for that. Yeah, they could have. Yep, because really hollow points, they say hollow points at some point hollow points used to be illegal, but you can have them now. But I remember when my dad was living, that's all he had in his shit was hollow points. Shit. That's all I've ever used was hollow points. The only time we don't use hollow points is when we go to the range and we just earn our shit out. Of course, I'm not using my good ass hollow points. Them hollow points is high. I'm not gonna use my hollow points at the range. I'm gonna use some regular bullets at the range. And speaking of, it's time that I hit that range up this doggone weekend. I need to earn some shit out this weekend. Yeah. How's a shoot? Yep. Yeah. It's time we make our way to the gun range this weekend, boo. We gonna have to. It's time to earn some shit out. We ain't earned out some shit. It's time to earn some shit out. We gotta go to the gun range. I gotta go to the gun range. You know, I'm feeling a little rusty. I'm feeling a little rusty. I'm feeling like I need to get in there and unload some shit. I gotta let some steam off, man. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do like them shit. I'm gonna order my own goddamn targets and take with me, and it's gonna be in the form of their ass. Since they wanna be all at the damn police academy with their targets in the form of black people, allegedly, I'm gonna give me some damn targets and take with me to the range. And they gonna be looking at me like I'm crazy, motherfucker, because they gonna be number white folks for my target. And I'm gonna get in that hole and earn that hole out on their ass. Headshot, dead shot. Oh, shit. Man, look here. You don't get me started with that, man, because I'm telling y'all, it's why I was debating on doing this live today, because I just been in such a good spirit, and I know that talking about this was just gonna take me there, y'all. Just gonna take me there. But hey, yeah, what Boo say? Normal rounds were created to mobilize targets. Just another fun fact. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, y'all. I see y'all didn't want to hit the link. I dropped the link. So if don't nobody, I'm gonna give y'all a few more minutes and I'm gonna get ready to get up out here. There's 800 some people here. If you don't be scared, y'all hit that link and feel free to hit the link if you want to. If not, I'll be getting up out of here in a few because shit, I might need to make my way and get me some champagne and orange juice for a mimosa. This is a mimosa day. I have a couple of reasons I'm celebrating, and I'm feeling really like I'm needing a mimosa. So yeah, it won't be much longer. We an hour and 12 minutes in on this live. And if y'all not gonna hit the link, then I'm gonna get ready to head up out of here. And again, y'all, I just want y'all to just be mindful that when you're getting pulled over and stuff and what's what, because at the end of the day, like I said, these trigger happy police, they ready. They ready to do some things, y'all. They ready to do some stuff. So on that note, we're gonna get ready to get up out of here. But before I get up out of here, y'all already know I gotta drop some of my son shit, double dollar, because he's in the building. So shit, we gonna drop some shit. And the goddamn moves and shake, because at the end of the day, y'all better be moving and shaking around this motherfucker. Let's go.
Yeah, dollar, yeah.
I'm with the movers and the shakers.
Okay,
Come
sis.
right up out the trenches, never fucked up by no paper. Got so much this shit need staples. I'm a rubber band popper. If a bitch don't make the cut, it ain't my fault. Like Silk the Shocker, fuck it. Pick her up and drop her. I'ma lay it long, stand on it. Push it like I plan on it. Listen coming from it every time I put my hands on it. See my target, lock it down.
Lock it down.
On, shop around. Tell them to their face, I say the same thing.
The shakers and the movers, I can show you how to get it. Baby DYG a tutor, I network just like a computer.
Shout out to Dead Coins
Taker, never fucked up
in the
by
building.
no paper. Shout out to the 305, they in the trenches with the Gators. 214, baby, that's me though. Dez and Dollar, we the 2025 trip and start leader. X a 10 and make her
Let's
zero.
go, Dez.
Play around. If she don't add value to the business, she can't stay around. All my niggas movers, we gon' shake some, ain't gon' lay around.
If she don't add value to the business, she can't stay around. All my niggas movers, we gon' shake some.
I'm with the movers and the shakers. Come right up out the trenches, never fucked up by no paper. Got so much this shit need staples. I'm a rubber band popper. If a bitch don't make the cut, it ain't my fault. Like Silk the Shocker, fuck it. Pick her up and drop her. I'ma lay it long, stand on it. Push it like I plan on it. Blissing coming from it every time I put my hands on it. See my target, lock it down. Plug it on, shop around. Tell them to their face, I say the same thing. Real motion haver, street legend. I'm really an innovator, homie. I'm not a rapper. Watch it racing, really don't watch it, cause I don't got a master. You might not catch it, but that's your loss. We ain't gon' stress it. Everything I touch it, level up and turn to more blessings. Cut off every bitch that ain't love me. Cut off everything that ain't for me. When I pop out, it's a movie. My whole team busy with druggies. Wait, remember back when they ain't like me? Now everybody wanna say, see, big rubber band popper. I don't need now another nigga to hype me. Cut a bitch out, then charge to the game like Silk the Shocker. Mama told me never hesitate to pick her up, then drop her. First you gotta lay the law down, then stand on the shit proper. With the movers and the shakers in the trenches, nigga, that's below the movers and the shakers. Come right up out the trenches, never fucked up by no paper. Got so much this shit need staples. I'm a rubber band popper. If a bitch don't make the cut, it ain't my fault like Silk the Shocker. Fuck it, pick her up and drop her. I'ma lay the law, stand on it, push it like I plan on it. Blessing coming from it every time I put my hands on it. See my target, lock it down. Lock it down. On, shop around. Tell them to their face, I say the same thing when they not around.
Yeah. Watch his bracelet. I really don't wear a chain because I don't wear. Yeah. Hold on. Hold on. Because you know what? Y'all already know we got that big money riding this bitch too.
Big money. I like it. I'm the one who up $4 signs and you ain't nothing like me. I don't want no friendly hoe. I like them spicy and feisty. You see me, I'm already lit and you ain't gotta like me. Okay, dollar, I'm walking down. I don't need permission and I'm good with what I got, so I ain't taking what they give me. I'm the biggest fan, never seen no disrespect upon. Why me walk up in this bitch and get it jumping like Lil Jon? I ain't imitate no nigga now. Don't get this shit confused. It look like I'm Ken the BB King with all these fucking blue. All these other C's up under me can't help but stand on business. I ain't won the game of life yet, but this the way I'm living. Hold on, big money, I like it. Counted while I holler free through and push ice it. Okay, right back to popping it. I know she a eater cause I be in her esophagus. Peeping like an optimist. First seen money, I say I can get a lot of this. On the biggest step, I might piss off a hippopotamus. Dollar, he a mastermind. Patient but won't wait for long. I come chasing out the mine. I can run 100 up and I ain't got a rapper line. They ain't reciting lyrics, they rehearsing real good acting line. Me and all my niggas, we were whooping ass and slanging iron. Now we getting that paper in that great state of Texas. When I mess with Texas, it'll be all kind of chaos. Niggas be getting the bug, but these niggas don't never stay hot. Sissing through the crack, but it only happen on their watch. These niggas watered down, stepped on, re-rock. I'm a fly the fella and I'm getting tip of peacock.
Yeah, dollar, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Dollar. Yeah. God damn it. Shout out to y'all. Everybody, I love y'all coming through. Louisiana Suckling, my sis came through in the motherfucking building. God damn, everybody that came through, man, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. For real, man. Y'all showing love. Thanks to everyone tuning in. Absolutely, y'all. Thanks to everybody tuning in. Now, I want to say this before I end this live. Carmelo Anthony, the trial, I will be covering it blow by blow. So y'all can get ready for that. Yeah. So with that being said, y'all, I'm gonna play something else while I get up out of here. Shit, let's go. Double dollar. Yeah, shout out RP to Sly White, man. My cousin, one of my number one moderators, no longer with us, man. Every time I hit that live button, I think about because he would have been right here in this chat with us, man. Man, thank you, boo, for saying that. Now I gotta take a moment of silence for my cousin before I get up out of here. Shout out to Sly White, man. RIP. Man, we're going to mourn you till we join you, kinfolk. Damn. Moment of silence for my cousin, Big Sly. I want to thank y'all again for coming through. We get up out of here on Signs.
You, dollar, you. I see signs. Keep in mind, everybody rolling ain't gon' ride when it's time. If you hit they line and they don't pick up, that's a sign. Hate to see you shine, but quick to act like they your kind. Yellow mama find me, she a lemon with the rhyme. Sour in the middle, stressing bitter all the time. Claiming she ain't worried about no nigga, but she lying. Get up with some winners, lead them quitters left behind. Folk be putting other people down, just decline. If a nigga stirring while you eat, that's a sign. Watch him if this plate full of beef and he crying. If he hustle and he still broke, that's a sign. Don't sleep on no buster while you woke, that's a crime. See a nigga working, counting hundreds, that's a sign. Flirting with the money, but he married to his grind. If she took the phone while she texting, that's a sign. You look up, she exit out the message just in time. Different crowd every time you see him, that's a sign. Long handle phone, how you feel every time. She never answer when she go out, that's a sign. She gon' lie and blame it on the liquor or the wine. If he quick to guard his reputation, that's a sign. Ride for you without no hesitation, he your kind. If he ain't gon' shoot nobody for you, that's a sign. Claim to be your brother, but he jealous, keep in mind.
Everybody rolling, they gon' ride with the time.
If you hit the line and
they gon' pick up the time.
Hate to see you shining quick to act like they your kind. Yellow mama find me, she a lemon with the rhyme. Sour in the middle, stressing bitter all the time. Claiming she ain't worried about no nigga, but she lying. Get on with some winners, leave them quitters left behind. Folk be pulling other people down, just decline. I see signs. I see signs. I see signs.
Man, I see signs. Okay. I see signs. Goddamn, I see 700 some people still up in here. Y'all don't want to go no damn where, but y'all ain't want to hit that damn link to fuck talk about shit. Fuck. Damn. That's a sign. Shit. Yeah. The fuck? That's a motherfucking sign. Yeah. Special thank you to all the haters watching in silence. Y'all know what to do. Keep it up. That motherfucking part. Shit. For real. That motherfucking part. Like, goddamn. For the bobblehead bitches in the back. No, this all good. I'm just, hey, it's all good. I know a lot of people not tech savvy. A lot of people not. They're not even tech savvy. They don't know how to log in and hit the damn link and shit like that. And you can't be upset. So everybody's not tech savvy, but the one that is tech savvy, they just don't want to because of who you are as a person. Everybody don't want to support you like that. Understand? Because who the fuck I am. Okay. Well, guess what? Hey, there's a lot more to come. I can tell you that. Oh, it's a lot more to goddamn come that your motherfuckers gonna be hot about. If you think you mad now, just hold your goddamn breath and keep on. Just keep on watching. But I appreciate the ones that are genuinely in the building and watching. Y'all go ahead. We're gonna get up out of here. I'm gonna go ahead and end this live. And until next time, thank you all for joining the CyntsaidIt podcast show. And I'm a mosey on my way up out of here, y'all. And on that note,